Okay, over here.
Hey, Larry. First of all, I want to let you know that your Larry Davidisms just follow us. When I'm late, I tell my wife there was a stop and chat, and it's just normal that I just say that. So thank you for that kind of thing. What I'm afraid to do, though, is the Larry David stare. Could you tell me how you came up with the Larry David stare and when you think somebody's lying and there's no improv there? They're just looking, you're looking, and then, okay.
Yeah, it was one episode in the second season. I think it was the one where the gardener, that if I tipped the gardener or the waiter.
Oh, the waiter, yeah.
When I tipped the waiter, yeah. And I thought I had tipped him twice.
Right.
And I thought he might be lying to me.
So you gave him
the once-over, and all of a sudden it kind of got...
Yeah.
So that's how it started. And then every time I thought that somebody wasn't telling me the truth, I would try and look into their soul.
Great question. Over here.
My question was about the title of Curb Your Enthusiasm, which somebody already...
Yeah, you're late. What are you doing? Yeah. That's old news. Come on.
No old news. No, because it's...
You're still going to go with the question? We already did it. What are you, nuts?
It was a good question.
How come you're not racing for another question right now?
I got another question.
Yeah.
All right.
I got another question.
Get it out.
How did you find Shelley Berman? What has he been doing all these years? I mean, he was out of the limelight for so long.
I don't really know. We were talking about Shelley earlier. I needed somebody to play my father, and the casting director comes in with a list of people, and his name popped out. Bring him in to audition. He auditioned. He was fantastic. In that scene where I said, you didn't, I said, where
you didn't call me?
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't call me, you know?
Yeah. Your mother didn't want to disturb you.
Yeah, exactly. So we did that scene. He was great. And then he left, and I said, well, this is it. And I walked outside. I said, you got the part. You got to lose the toupee. He wears a toupee. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said, it's gone. So that was it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, over here.
I want to know how much of a head start you have since you write the 7 pages for the outline of the episode. How much of a head start do you have in terms of improv for the show? How far ahead are you thinking of lines? And particularly, one of my favorite all-time lines is when you tell Hugh to get Uncle Mildy out of the theater because he's making noise. I think that's one of the funniest lines ever on the show. Did you just come up with that, or?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No, I don't like to. Before I do a scene, I don't like to think about. I like to just go in because otherwise, Richard Lewis, I would never give the script to.
Yeah,
because
and he hates that, doesn't he?
He hates it because I caught him cheating.
Oh.
Because we started doing a scene and I heard a line that sounded jokey to me, and I said, You're cheating. You're coming up with your jokes.
Yeah.
I said, you're not getting any more outlines. That's it. So I took the outlines away from him. Yeah.
Because you want spontaneity.
I want spontaneity. I don't want, because otherwise you're thinking of how you're going to inject your joke into the scene, and you're not being there.
You're not being the character.
Right.
Okay, over here.
Hey, LD, how you doing?
Oh wow. Hey.
This is a serious question.
Sure.
You went to University of Maryland. I'm a Terrapin myself.
Yeah, good.
And you never talk about it, so I wanted to know if you were a self-loathing Terrapin.
No, not at all. I liked the school a lot. I had a great time there. I should have done a little more work. And
history major, right?
History major, yes. And I used to do a joke, which is good if you're ever going to get into a discussion about the Franco-Prussian War, But
it's handy.
Huh?
Then it's handy.
Yeah, it's handy. But no, I loved. College was great. I still have a lot of good friends from college.
Mm-hmm. Okay, over.
Pretty weak question.
Yeah. See, I hope you have a better one.
Sorry. See. I'm going to feel guilty all night now.
There you go.
Hi, Larry. I'm a huge fan of the show. I'm just wondering, how much fan mail do you get in which people actually suggest episodes for you to create, plot lines?
Oh, for this show?
Yeah, for Curb.
As I was coming out of the hotel tonight, somebody stopped me on the street with a piece of paper. Here, take my story. Yeah. I said, I can't. You know. No, all the time, all the time. But you know, I don't want anybody to send me anything, because I could have the same idea, and then if I use it, then they're going to think I stole their idea. And, you know, I don't need that.
Right.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Okay, I think we got time for one more.
Hi, Larry. My favorite curb is the baptism show and the Jews and Gentiles. It seems like that's a common theme. Do you ever feel or get worried about stepping over the line?
No.
No.
No, I don't. You know, I feel like I'm walking right on it. You know, I got my pole, and that's and if I am over it, I'm not over it for me. I might. First of all, it's on HBO for one thing, and people are paying for it. They're watching it because they want me to do that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, otherwise they can just watch a network show.
Watch George Lopez.
Yeah, well,
or whatever. George's a good guy. Yeah.
But no, I don't think I'm over the line. And if people feel that way, they don't really have to watch it.
Would you ever do another network sitcom?
No.
Never.
Never.
Because it's just too limiting now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine why I would do it.
So why is everyone in the show always trying to get you to do it? Well, Julia and Jason.
Oh, well, that was an arc for that season.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And
Kathy Griffin. I mean, there's always somebody trying to get you to write a sitcom in the show.
Well, I have to do something for a living on the show, you know. Otherwise, I'm like Ozzie Nelson. You know?
Exactly. Well, that's it. That's our presentation.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing.
1 minute. Larry wants to say something.
I just want to say one thing. First of all, thank you. This was great. I had a terrific time. Some of you are going to want to talk to me after this. I have to tell you, I have to rush out right now. I'm not making this up. I swear to God. I swear to God. So I don't want you to think that I'm being rude. I actually have to get out of here. I have to rush to something that people are expecting me at. So thanks a million, and good night. Thank you.
Everybody.